we go. I think we're on now. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 here. Continuing the adventures of Fiona in Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm sorry for the person who was on last week and I didn't see their chat message. It didn't pop up and tell me I had one to respond to. So I'm going to try and be a little more observant and checking over to the chat window. I'm trying to get all my devices going here. Okay, so where we left off, we had fought our way through to the lone house. The wizard who lives here told us to meet him in his laboratory, which I believe is this door over here. But along the way, we actually leveled up some people. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Trying to get myself to where I need to be. There we go. Okay. All right, so we got 4 of us to level up. Let's start off with Tristan.
Something bothering you?
I think I'm just going to leave him in his lane as a cleric because he gets this. At his 6th level, he gets all of his cure spells and treaters are empowered, increasing the amount of damage healed by half. So he's going to heal us better, which could be important. He only gets 4 of these. Perception and lore religion are automatics. I gave him 1 in each of these to give him a shot at it, but I think we're going to go with Lord Nature. Actually, why don't we go... Such a dilemma. This lets him use, like, scrolls and things that he normally can't use, but I tend to not do that very much. So I think I'm going to take him up in his knowledge things. Okay, he does have a 20 wisdom right now, so... And then that's it, and he's got a bunch of spells, so we're going to have to go check his spell book. First levels. Picked up another 2nd level. He had a protection from alignment, a bone shaker, and summon monster. And this is his scorching ray. I think for now we're just going to take another protection from alignment because I don't know what else to do with him. And at 3rd level, he picks up another one. He has a remove fear, resist energy. I think I'm going to take another searing light dew. So take 3d8 damage. Undeads would take 66, but he has to range touch attack. He's really not that good at that. I think we'll take a resist energy. An extra resist energy for now. Picking their spells and stuff is a problem most of the time. And Lindsay, of course, is our premier bard, so she's going to stay our premier bard. At 6th level, she picked up fascinate, so she can fascinate with her performance. And she gets a bard talent, so she's going to basically get a bonus feat. We've taken precise shot and point blank shot, and of course she had extra performance already. We also took skill focus on trickery. So I think this time around, she has 5 skill points. She always goes in perception, knowledge world, trickery. I think I want her to be able to use every magic device on known demand. And maybe give us another Arcania bump. Right? And she doesn't get any new spells, but she does get this. She could be like a ranger and pick a terrain mastery. I could go... You know, they say go weapon focus, but I really don't think she should weapon focus. This would give her an extra 4 on perceptions. She could go really fast if she's sneaking. This helps her against nauseated stuff. I could have her skill focus, but I think that's kind of wasted because bards have all that +3 in all of their things anyway. Let's check out combat trick. What can she pull off here? Could get her a dodge. Rapid shot would be hilarious. It's a little bard shooting many times, but it's minus 2 to hit, and she's already not too great at hitting. Improved initiative would let her go earlier in the round. Huh. I could go armor proficiency medium so she could wear higher armor, but still it would affect her spells. So I think that's a little overdone. Gives her 1 armor class. Could give her exotic weapon proficiency and take the sling staff. Then she would look like the art on in the screens. Be using her sling staff instead of crossbow. That might be cute. I've never used a sling staff. I don't know if they're any good. Never found a sling staff to use. To be perfectly honest. Wow, I might just take rapid shot with her. I don't have a lot of choices here. I don't know what to do. Alright, excuse me a minute, folks. I'll be right back. I have to think about this. I have to answer a phone call. Sorry about that, folks. All right. She doesn't get attacks of opportunity. Blind fight would keep her from. As you don't lose your dexterity armor class, the armor doesn't get the user +2 bonus for being invisible. Invisible attackers' bonuses still do apply for ranged attacks. Gain immunity to gaze attacks. I don't know what to do. Maybe I should have her take blind fight? I think it's a toss-up between blind fight and rapid shot. Rapid shot makes her -2, and she's really not all that great in her stats. +3, so then she'd only be +1 with her missile attacks. Or we could just go really bizarre and take the exotic weapon proficiency and have her go get a sling staff. Should we try that? I've never tried her with a sling staff. I'd like to go see what that does. So we'll try something different. We'll go exotic weapons. And we're going to go find a sling staff. Alright. There we go. Something new for her. She does get another second level spell. She has Heroism, Mirror Image, and Glitter Dust. Caffinous Call, one creature. She doesn't have any cures, does she? She does have Cure Light. What else has she got here in second level? Could give her a monster summoning too. All enemies 3 business target creature with medium range will less than 6 hit die become frightened. If creature succeeds at a will save, it is instead shaken. 6 or more are immune. I think trolls have more than 6. She could go invisibility. +20 on stealth checks. And blur just makes her hard to hit. That's a one creature. I'm trying to find things that'll do more than one person at a time. Scare is great for low-level monsters, but she's not going to run into that many. Mirror Image helps her with her defense. I don't think I need that. I can add to their charisma. Smarter. Prettier. More graceful. Huh. I really don't know what to do here. I think I'll take invisibility. In case we need to sneak up on something. Let's take invisibility. Okay. And she's done. Let's do Fiona last since she's the main character. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna level him up. We're gonna keep him as a magus for right now, because he gains an extra like bonus feat type thing here. He only gets 3 things here, so I've been having him go with athletics, perception. Now the Arcania at 5 is so that he can transfer into another class, but I want to get him up so that he can use magic devices too, like wands and things. Because there's some things here. See, like the wand wielder can activate a wand or staff in place of casting spell when using spell combat, which is one of his abilities. Arcane accuracy can spend 1 point from his pool to grant himself an insight bonus equal to his charisma bonus. 3 spells per day, as if those spells were modified by the Empower spell feat, which gives him 50% more. He doesn't need reach. He's already got extended, which makes things last longer. Wand wielder, wand mastery. Whatever it made you use wand, he calculates the DC for any spell it contains using his charisma modifier instead of the minimum modifier needed to cast a spell of that level. I'm not sure how that works completely, but I do like the idea that he can use a wand in place of casting a spell when using spell combat, which is like attacking with a weapon and a spell at the same time. And this would make them easier for him to hit. Oh, jeez. This would let him make his... When he chants up his blade, it would last to 1 minute per level. So it'd last for 6 minutes instead of 6 rounds. Which, if you're going to go through a lot of combats, that might be worthwhile. He's not going to get another one until 9th level, so this is kind of an important one. I think I kind of like this one that can make his enchanted blade last for minutes instead of rounds. So we're going to go with Enduring Blade. He does get to pick up another 2nd level spell. He has Acid Arrow, Mirror Image, Frigid Touch, Resist Energy. Does he have any other touch attacks in here? It doesn't look like he has any touch attacks. Right? Oh. Tavy already knows web. Make it harder for people to hit him? Maybe? Why don't we try that? Yeah, we'll see if they can make it harder for people to hit him. Alright. And he's all done. And then Fiona, our main character. She's going to keep going up as a monk. I kind of like the whole monk class here. Now she's going to get a key power. And she gets a bonus feat. So she's going to get a bunch of stuff. That's why I wanted to kind of do her last. She gets 5 skill points. Boy, oh boy, I don't know. Take her athletics and her mobility up. I think we're just going to top up the perception here. Her stealth is really bad, though. I need her to kind of be our stealth person. Maybe we'll cut back on that and let's raise stealth up to a 9. We need to raise her trickery up 1. Yeah. Oh, we'll try that. Now, she's taken Deflect Arrow and Crane Style. What she can take is Improved Initiative, go first. Dodge gives her an extra armor class. Disarm. Cannot use his weapons for 1 round. That doesn't really help. Combat reflexes, I think, is really important, and so is blind fight for her. 2 levels, she's going to get another one. Combat reflexes lets her do attacks of opportunity equal to her dexterity bonus, which is a +3, so she'd get an extra 3 attacks right now. So, as people run by her trying to get to the back line, she can get some more attacks in. Yeah, we'll take that. Now, her key powers. She already has Barkskin. I could take Sudden Speed, which increases her by 30 feet for a minute. Or this. See, this is a standard action. This is a swift action. And this is just like shoot a bolt of fire at somebody. So I think I'm going to take this so that she can get someplace really quick. Alright. That's her key power, and we took combat reflexes for her bonus thing. So that's where we're going to go. And then for her, she is doing 1d8 plus 3 right now. And she's got 3 attacks. Okay. So she's got 3 attacks right now per round. Is she under haste? Oh, because of Flurry of Blows. That's right. Because normally she would get 2 attacks, but her first 2 are part of Flurry of Blows. Okay. So I think we're okay. Now, in the journal, we are here. Somewhere to deal with some matters and told us to wait in his laboratory. I mean, me have enough self-restraint to keep our hands away from all his magic stuff. Which we won't. Trust me, you won't. Okay. Don't want to go there. Alright, so we've leveled up. Let's see where we go this time. Oh, that's what I needed to check. How long before these guys? She's got about 400. She's got about 600 experience points. So we may be leveling them up really quick too here. So we are here, and one of the things I want to do is I want to get everybody's spells back up. So I'm going to select everybody. I'm going to see if I can sneak off a camp here, right outside his door. See if this works. 14 on shepherd's pie. How many shepherd's pies do I have? I have 5 shepherd's pies. Those help him a lot. I think we'll try for another shepherd's pie. Because it helps Tristan with stuff. Alright, we'll just keep it that way and see how we do.
I respect your faith, but I can't agree with it. An atrocity is an atrocity, and it cannot be fixed with repentance. Everyone must pay for their misdeeds.
Of course they must. He who truly repents will do everything in their power to repair the harm he's done. That is his only path.
Okay. So... well, I hope that I'm actually streaming here. I'm going to do something that's going to probably glitch the screen here real quick, so bear with me. So I guess I just don't have enough screen real estate to do everything I want to do. All right. So we've rested. So we will put up our
How may I
standard
help?
protection from poison. Remove fear.
I'll take care of it.
I will bark skin myself. She always throws a bark skin on herself.
Together we are unstoppable.
He throws up. Does he do an armor? What's Reggie in? He's in chain shirt, which is armor class 6. There's a 20% arcane spell failure, which means his spells might not go off. That's pretty bad. What do we got here? Wand of Vanish, Wand of Bane, Wand of Cat's Grace, Wand of Vine Traps, Wand of Lead Blades, Wand of Magic Missile, and Wand of True Strike. Wand of True Strike might be something to use for him. So think about that. I have a few scrolls for healing. Some potions. Okay, so we're pretty good there. I think that's where we'll go. Let's get everybody together and walk over here. And let's see if we can go in here. I think he gave us a key, did he not? Yeah, we've got Bartholomew's key, so hopefully we can go in here. 4 pounds for 9 gold. We'll take that. These things are all 15 pounds for 5, 30 pounds for 12. We're at medium weight. I suppose I could just take it all with me and drop it inside if I can't carry it anymore. Should keep us at medium weight. Yeah, just barely at medium weight. So we're going to have to drop some of that stuff. Okay. Oh, what did I do that for? I wanted to go inside, not stay outside. Alright, so now we're in his thing. Okay, this is wonderful. It's dark in here.
What's that thing?
Looks like a secret door. And it is locked. Lindsay? Well, that was easy. Shall we have Lindsay go scout it?
Possible. And so they walked on.
Let's have her
Their
stealth in
sight
there.
betrays them.
Where's
I'm
Phil?
always ready.
I'm going to come stand by the door. Looking for my perception checks.
What troubles you? I see something.
Aha, so it is trapped. So, Lindsay, think you can undo the trap?
Anything else?
Got 36 experience points out of it. Oh, yeah. Can you open it?
Applause, please.
There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Well, let's collect it all and see what we got. Bracers of Archery. +2 attack with bows, +1 damage. That's nice. 2 scrolls of Fireball. Unidentified bracers. What? Did she fail a die roll? Oh no, then they became this. Okay, let me double check. Inventory, magic items. I have Agile Fists, another cloak, 1 resistance. He has one, she has one. I have on this. Reggie has on a +1. Amiri does not, and Val does. Amiri, here, have a +1 resistance cloak. Join the club. Alright. Bracers of archery. She have on lesser bracers of archery. He has on bracers of armor +1, which is all the armor he really gets. Oh, that's what we do. We put mage armor on both of us. That's what we're supposed to do. Okay, I know I forgot something. Okay. Oh, these are better bracers of archery, I guess. So we'll do that. So definitely have some weapons I need to dump. We've got 2 fireball scrolls now. Only 5th levels, but we're only 6th level as it is, so it's nice to have a couple extras in our pocket. And we have a haste scroll. Which, if I remember right, doesn't she? She doesn't get haste yet, right? So, that's kind of important. Alright, well, I think, Lindsay, you can sneak yourself and put us all together over here. So where are we at? Okay. We're in his lab somewhere. He's got a pot cooking. Serrated knives, stained needles, and manacles share shelves with flask vials and chemicals. Okay, he's a vivisectionist.
In due time.
I'll go talk to the troll later. Oh, there's things to loot. Some kind of food thing. Bartholomew's diary. We'll steal his diary so we can read his diary when he's not around. What else is here? Oh, there's stuff over here. What is this? What kinds of experiments does he conduct here? Who knows? Look, Barbarian, another book. Temple of Roses. Okay. Is that important? Roaring flames are dividing the Temple of Roses. The petals of flowers darken, curl up when they turn to ash. The moment of utter pain and ugliness that comes before final serene eternity. Burning idols seem to grimace. Cry, laugh, and turn their fiery gazes upon me. The heat grows unbearable, but I dare not turn my eyes from this sacred fire, marring its every precious moment while my eyes still serve me. Laymen will call me a vandal. They'll say that I destroyed a priceless piece of art because I hated everything beautiful. I do not believe this. I loved the temple more than my life, and I lit it with the fires that burn in my heart. For can there be a higher devotion than melting together with the object of your admiration into the shining splendor of oblivion? Okay. Bad man. But we'll take the book anyway. Huh? Oh, I haven't paused. So those little green things. They're worth money. I don't think there's anything else. Let's go down here. Don't see anything else to snarf from this guy. So, let's raid his things. And let's go over here. There was a troll behind the bars here. Dimwit, okay. There wasn't anything down here, right? Right, okay, so,
I'm there.
go up here and then come down here. Dimwit. Borba. A hoarse croak comes from behind the bars. Borba! The troll sitting in the cage is so thin you can see his ribs through his skin. Although you see no scars, his pelt is matted with dried blood, and his eyes are dull and unfocused. Various knives, saws, and bloody manacles scattered about leave little doubt about what this troll has suffered. Oh man, this guy goes after trolls. Troll croaks through clenched teeth. Kill me enough, it hurts. We don't get a chance. Here comes the wizard. Bartholomew Delgado brushes into the laboratory, waving the sample branded scroll skin excitedly. But simpler than I thought. This is just a simple spell of fire protection. Any competent wizard could cast it. The unusual element was the way the spell was applied. When cast by any human hand, though, oh no, the brand was stamped on with some artifact which would make it possible to make trolls fire resistance in massive numbers. This is grave news for us all. My fire traps are useless now, and making acid traps will take time and resources. More importantly, for trolls to organize in such a way, there must be some greater intelligence operating behind the scenes. And if that's the case, the list of the potential targets for a force that formidable is a short one. Rummaging through his lap. I promised you a reward, so please accept these acid wands. I'm afraid you may need them soon. Items received. Wand of acid arrow. First, explain to me why this troll is in your cage. Oh yes, this is the greatest project of my career. I'm exploring the regenerative abilities of trolls in the hopes of passing them on to humans. Can you imagine the possibilities? Pain, senility, mutilations, even death itself, defeated. Oh, you weren't concerned I acquired the troll illicitly, were you? Don't worry, I purchased it legally. I'm not some poacher out roaming the Baroness's woods. Valerie, I sometimes have trouble accepting laws that would protect lowlifes like him, but he is within his rights, unfortunately. There is no lawful good. It is reprehensible. I don't care what you acquired this creature. I won't tolerate such cruelty. Kill him quickly and humanely. Chaotic neutral. That's your experiments, as long as no harm comes to my subjects. This is a disgusting precedent, but it doesn't violate any laws. I can't forbid you to continue your experiments. Interesting. Proceed. I look forward to hearing your results. Sometime I'm gonna play Cat a good person and take care of that, but she's right. I really can't. Being lawful, I really can't hit any of these others. I can hit this one and this one. And I don't want to be, sounds interesting, I don't want to go towards the evil side. Fiona doesn't strike me as someone who would say something like that. This sounds more like her. This is a disgusting precedent, but doesn't violate any laws. I can't forbid you to continue your experiments. Unfortunately, those who prefer love or anarchy must sometimes put up with such dilemmas. It is a difficult path, but the only right one, especially in the Stolen Lands. Lawful action. And please, our minor knowledges are respected. We might prove extremely useful to each other. Yeah. Go away, you blighter. Does he still have stuff to sell? Do you have anything for sale? Certainly. More importantly, take this junk off my hands. For 400 gold. Better that you have it than me. Now, does he have anything I really want? No. No. Magic items. Let's do this in price descending. Giant Slaver's class. Huh? +2 dodge bonus to air class against types and monsters of the giant subtype. Belt of dexterity, belt of constitution. I don't have 4,000 gold. I could buy another wand of acid arrow. How many wands of that did he give me? Well, he gave me scrolls. Let's put this in type. Did he give me a wand of acid arrow? He didn't give me a wand of acid arrow. He gave me a couple scrolls. There's a wand of acid arrow. So he gave me one wand of acid arrow with 12 charges on it. And we have a couple scrolls of acid arrow. Right? Which is nice. Scrolls of haste. Don't have anybody that can use them. Got potions or heroism. Got Wand of As. This would have 12. This one has 21. So I have one with 12, and I could buy another one with 12. Could use it. That's just it. I don't have a lot of people that could actually use this. I'm going to depend on throwing acid vials, I think. Oh. Should I pick up another wand of acid arrow? What a dilemma. Oh, I see someone joined the chat. Joined me a little while ago. Welcome, whoever you are. Oh, and I think you just left. Oh well. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what to buy. I don't know what to buy. I don't know what to buy. Part of me just wants to keep the money in case I run into something I really need to spend money on. What do I have? I have Potions of Vanish, which only lasts one round. Let's give him those. They only last one round. They're not really worth it. That's for Jathel. So I want to keep that. A level 1 magic missile scroll. So I really want to keep that. Scroll of Restoration. Scroll of Restoration Lesser. Shield of Faith. 1 minute per level. Those are good for my people. An extra plane or dog. Just have so many of these things that I don't think that I'll ever actually use. One creature on freedom of movement. Hold person. Mage armor. Protection from good. Seriously? I have to protect myself from myself? But I am lawful, and I am good. Those were single ones anyway, right? One creature, one friendly creature, one friendly creature. Yeah, I tend to get rid of the one friendly creatures. I'll keep the allied ones. One friendly creature, I just tend to not take them. I keep the ones here that say all allies because I have potions that do the one creature, so I don't need to be reading a scroll for that. So these are all areas. All allies, all allies, all allies. I think these are ones that I bought, right? Yeah, these are ones I bought. So those will help. Shield of Faith only lasts for a minute. It could help in a combat situation. Scrolls of Vanish, again, level 1. You know, if they were like level 5 where they would have you vanish for 5 rounds, I'd be fine. But it's a caster level 1, it's 1 round per level, so I cast it, and the very next round I'm not vanished anymore. So it's kind of a pointless spell to be on a scroll at level 1. I gotta keep that. That's my insurance policy. I don't see me pulling in an extra planar dog for a whole round action. I want one of the. I like the 2s and 3s and 4s where you can get multiples, but you know, grabbing just one creature doesn't help. Now, this only is one friendly creature, but this is a really good spell. Damage reduction 10 adamantine. And ignores first damage it takes from weapon, though an adamantine weapon overcomes a reduction. So hee hee. And snowballs are just, I mean, they're level 1, but they can. They fail their saving throw, they're staggered for a round. So, plus Reggie can learn from the scroll, I think. I'm not sure. I have to double check on Jubilis what he can learn as well, but I'm pretty sure none of these matter to him. Actually, I'm not sure if he can take Vanish. I don't know if he has illusion spells. We'll keep one Vanish. Just in case my new alchemist person can use it. Alright, I think that's all we can really do. The armor he has is what I sold him. The weapons he has is what I sold him. This is his big thing. He does have some belts. And a ring of protection +2, and a cloak of resistance +2, and a vast intelligence of +2. So he's got a bunch of +2 magic items. Okay. So, get us a little bit more money back. And we'll be done selling things with him. So, we have a vendor out here in the wilderness, which we've ripped off. We took all his stuff. Okay. So, that's a little disturbing that we have a guy out here that I have to let keep torturing a troll. Now, we pretty much have been throughout the map. I was going to go down this side over here. Oh, there's stuff over here. Nuts. And loot. What did I leave behind? Don't remove any loot behind. Nuts I could believe I would miss. That's for food. That's for cooking. Then there was a loot. There it is. Huh. It's worth 20. A pearl is only worth 1 gold? Wow. Not worth a lot of money. Alright, I did want to go down this side here because I want to have the whole map kind of mapped out. I don't think we'll run into more of his traps. We might. Oh, something's there. Something's there. Bandits! Let's go out here. We'll come down this way. And then we will go here.
I do what I must.
And run into bandits. Is that a stone troll? Alright, Amira, you haven't had a good fight. There's an alchemist and a bandit. Go get the alchemist!
Tear them apart!
And miss him badly with a 2. Alright, Lindsay, you need to sing. And Amiri's outside of your range. So, unfortunately, you're going to have to move, like, up to here. I, on the other hand... What are these? That's a bandit. That's a bandit leader. That's a bandit. That's a bandit. Oh, I never did put on my... things. I could bless. Maybe if I move up to here. Will bless catch everybody? A bless will catch everybody. Things I should have done before I ran into battle. I should have done a bless. I should have thrown up some mage armors. I'm not very bright. Alright, Tristan? Shall you? Bring it down just a little bit. Alright, that did some damage to them. Who's the next one to act? He is. Val, I don't think you can get there. Can't even get to him. So run out here and try and make the leader come to you. He won't, of course. Reggie, you have a problem. Oh, you can hit this guy.
I'll cut you.
Mary? Who's going to act first? He is. So, have at him, dear. You are raging.
They go down!
Show me hit him once. Does she only have one attack? Seriously? She's only +5 base attack. Oh, that's right. She hasn't gone up a level yet. That's right. She hasn't gone up the level yet, so she's still only doing one attack. Oops, my bad. She's gonna get beat up. Yeah, they're beating her up. Lindsay. Who's gonna act next? This one? This one. Well, Fiona's gonna hit him, so maybe I should pick on this one.
Serves you right.
Do a little bit of damage. And Fiona, let's do our stunning fist and just attack this guy.
This will hurt.
Yeah, I made his saving throw. He missed. Oi! Who did that? Oh, that's an alchemist. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. I need to move up next to this. I need to move up behind Val to get to, like, right here.
I believe I found something.
Tristan, just move. And then he's going to do that. Try and bring back up Amiri a bit. Val, go pick on the leader, make him attack you. Hopefully, one? A one? She rolled a 1? She wasn't even close. He's very nasty. Reggie, can you, like, end this guy? And move on towards her. Alright, Amiri. Just end one of them. There we go. You've ended one of them. And step to the side over here. Lindsay. Let's just see if it works. I made his will save. That would have been funny to make him fall down. I can get up here and hit him, try and give him another target.
Run.
And miss with a 6.
Look at me, Gorum!
And we took him down as he hit us. Alright, Tristan. What are you gonna do to him? This is a big nasty leader person. These guys evil? They're evil. I can give us all a bonus. Protection from evil. I'll give us all a bonus. Val.
Do not falter!
He's a really good armor class, isn't he? I can't even tell what armor class he is. Alright, Reggie.
Die for me.
This won't kill me! Bring it!
Attacking a raging barbarian with a bow. That's not a bright idea. Hey, you always like Tristan? Yeah. NGL? Though I always... Neutral good, though. I always laugh when he heals constantly and then blasts a fireball occasionally if needed. Yeah, that's kind of funny, Nikim. It's amazing that in his dialogues, if you kind of pay attention to what he's actually saying, he's always talking about his goddess was like, yes, she's the goddess of healing and repentance and, second chances. But if you don't, she comes down with a hammer. So it's kind of like he kind of fits that. It's like, yes, I'm very peaceful, and I'll give you the chance to, repent your ways and turn to good. And if you don't, I'm going to kill you. So yeah, I always like Tristan for that reason too. I'm really torn between Regengar and Jathael here, or in the early game. Very soon, I'm going to get someone that's going to replace them both for this chapter, at least. I don't know if you've played the game before, you would know. So spoiler alert for anybody who's not doing this. So plug your ears or whatever. But we're going to pick up on a ranger who's very good with a bow, and when I get him, my third melee fighter, which is Reggie right now, will just have to go sit on the sidelines for a while because he does so much DPS that it's just insane. But back to our combat here. Where are we at? Lindsay, you have nothing to do. You could try to make him fall down. I wonder how his will is like. Can we make him fall down? Of course not. None of her hideous laughters are working. It's so hilarious when they do. Alright, Fiona, come up here and miss. Well, I've done all the protections. I probably should just step up and let's do another heal to give Amiri some hit points. Val, you can't hit him because he's got a ridiculous armor class. We can't figure out his actual armor class, but it's got to be very high.
I can't keep this up much longer.
A critical hit for 42? What the heck is he using? Alright, Reggie. You missed! Reggie, you missed! Okay. Time for the barbarian to hit him. He's not going down easy, is he? We're gonna try again. He's still making his saving throws. He has a +2 heavy shield that lets him resist with a will. Huh? Well, that's rude. Well, then I'm going to hit him with that and an extra attack, because he seems to be very nasty.
Don't hold back.
He made his fortitude saving throw, right? God. Tristan? I think you need to do it again. Everybody's getting hit to heck. Everybody's getting beat up here. Val, could you hit him once?
Stay behind me.
Ah, she hit him once before she dies. Oh, he missed. Reggie, you still have your thing on.
Bleed for me.
You can't hit.
They go down.
Lindsay, I'm not going to waste any. Oh, you could do this one. I mean, it does a little bit of damage to him. And then I'm going to do this again. Because this guy's mean and nasty.
This will hurt.
Finally, we took him down. Oi, what was he using? I should collect it all. I'll go back to my inventory. What did he have? He only had Masterwork Bastard Sword. What's this shield? Protector of Unjust. +2 shield gives wielder +2 resistance bonus on saving throws. Plus its AC and saving throw bonuses increased by 2 against spells, abilities, and attacks by good or lawful outsiders. Cannot be equipped by lawful or good characters. So one of my people that can use it can use it. This is regular old full plate. Yeah. Nothing really to write home about here. Right? That's worth some money. It's 2,000 gold, so I can sell it someplace. And then we gotta wait for... Oh my god, I'm only 100 points off. I'm less than 100 points away and I couldn't get it. Alright,
And
Lindsay.
Lindsay was called forth. Applause, please.
That's 45. Oh, we're almost there to getting a Miri her level. Oh. I played it a few times, and yeah, I definitely know who you mean. So much damage that new person. Yeah, Sarenrae is one of the gods I tend to use in D&D Pathfinder games I run or play, and just love the vibe. You either be nice and good, protecting others, or burn the evil. I like that, Nick. I like that. Or burn the evil. All right. We're gonna have Tristan here is gonna waste another one of these to try and get my fighters up a little bit. Okay. I guess I should just go ahead and level up Val
I
because
am
she'll
your
get a bunch
shield.
of stuff, hit points wise and stuff. She has ridiculous constitution. Let's see, what'd she pick up? She picked up Burst Barrier. At second level, a Tower Shield Specialist can use his shield to screen himself from burst spells and effects, gaining +1 bonus to reflex saves against them while employing a Tower Shield. +1 for every 4 levels after the second, so she's up to +2 on that now. That's cool. She's going to get a combat feat. She only gets like 3 points. Why does she get 3 skill points? Oh, because you get a minimum of 2. Okay, she gets 2 this turn. Well, I always keep perception going up because that's really important. For her, she doesn't do the talking. I do the talking, so I'm not worried about persuasion because I'm always with the group. With 2 points, so we go there. Maybe a use magic device so she can heal us with a healing scroll in case we really need it in the future. I don't know. I could weapon focus her on the bastard sword. Could armor focus her. She already has heavy armor focus. She's probably never going to wear anything other than that, so that's not going to happen. Weapon focus, she would have to go with the bastard sword. If I really wanted her to go that way. Missile shield, what does that do? Missile shield does, you must be using a shield to use this feat once per round when you would normally be hit with an attack from a ranged weapon, not including spell effects. Natural attacks or massive ranged weapons may deflect it so that you take no damage as if you had deflect arrows feet. You must be aware of the attack and not flat-footed. Not sure I want that one. Did I take outflanker with her already? Yeah, they've already built up their outflanks. We could take another you know, like precise strike. Dathel has that, and then the others can pick it up when they get their 7th level feat. For me, outflank is the most important one. For as far as team feats, because it gives you the extra to hit and a chance to get an. If somebody crits, you can get a chance of hitting things. I almost want to get her improved initiative so she can get out in front of us faster. Endurance, athletic checks, and +4 against fatigue and Austin. Oh. Missile shield sounds nice, but I'm not sure that that's what she really needs at this point. She's going to have enough hit points to take a hit from an arrow here or there. What's Hammer the Gap? Okay, it's causing increased amounts of damage. You make a full attack. Each consecutive hit against the same opponent deals damage equal to the number of previous consecutive hits you made against the opponent this turn. This damage is multiplied on a critical hit. She doesn't make that many attacks. That's something I would take. I don't know. I may stick with Missile Shield. Yeah, I just don't know. So she gets to 7th level. She's going to move at her normal speed with heavy armor, so I don't need to worry about that. I could make her be better with her. What does she got here? She took weapon proficiency, backsword, blind fight, missile shield right now. Heavy armor focus, toughness, dodge, shield focus, outflank. So maybe I should take her being able to hit better with that bastard sword of hers. Alright, that's what we'll do. She's gotten most of the defensive stuff up, so let's go with focusing on doing some attack damage. She gets to attack twice per round. Now if I can just figure out a way to get some experience points for Amiri,
I'm
because
listening.
I need another one of these traps. Is there another trap? Please find us another trap. Another trap or two would be very nice here. Oh, there's something over here. What's over here? Stuff. Okay. That is one of the things I do. I will say this about what they did with Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. They made it so you could turn the maps, which was like really important. Because here you can't turn the map, you have to kind of go like this and try and see what you can see. Whereas in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, you could just turn it so you'd have a proper perspective of what's out there. Please, please let there be another trap here, somewhere, so I can raise up Amiri. Doesn't look like there's any more traps. Oh, there's stuff I left behind. Let's go back that way. Didn't realize I left stuff behind. A shard of Knight's Bracers. I needed to get that. And there's a magical. What did I get here? Amulet of Natural Armor 2. And a Wand of Fireball. Why didn't he use Wand of Fireball on us? I guess that was the guy they knocked down. And I forgot to grab this guy's stuff. Whatever it is. Oh, let's look at this troll. I didn't check this out. What is this? Troll statue is well crafted with incredible attention to detail. Who would place it in the middle of the woods? I have a feeling someone changed this troll into stone, like Legato. Is there anything up here? Please, I want another trap. I just need one more trap. I'm not finding it. That's rude. Rude to not get a trap.
I'm off.
Oh, all I needed was one more of those traps for like 45 points and I'd get Amiri up, but it does not look like there's going to be one, so Amiri's going to have to wait for some other adventure on the road. Okay. We're down here. Is this idiot still standing over here? He's still standing here. Idiot. Horrible day, what a horrible day. If Erasmus saved my soul. He's just standing there. Alright, oh, this herbs and herbs. Let's go, let's do these herbs. We have herbs. Grab herbs. Take them. And run over here. Herbs come in handy. You see an empty chest? Put herbs in it. See what happens. Always keep a handful of them around. Because that's something we found out about this in one of the other visions. That seems to be a way for them to hide things in chests. Alright, now I think we've gotten everything, so we're just gonna get out of here. Really don't know where to go next. So let's get out and take a look at the map. Now, on our journal, let's see if we've gotten anything that we need to deal with. Nothing popped up on our kingdom thing. So we have a journal. Okay. Okay. Find out. I need to learn more about them and find the troll lair. Okay. Well, could we hear? It's a ruined watchtower, so we head there. Let's go to the ruined watchtower. Oh, something happened in my kingdom. What happened in my kingdom? I can't go there because I'm not in my kingdom. Oh, torn between going back to my kingdom or going to the ruined watchtower. Well, you guys don't want to see me going back to my kingdom. Let's go to the ruined watchtower. There's a bandit camp. There's an overgrown pool. Oh, okay, there's a bandit camp I can go raid too. Get in here? You know, I don't think I want to enter. I think I want to rest first. So let's cancel that. Rest out here.
You must think I'm a coward because I encourage showing mercy where you show everyone animal rage? But I am no coward.
Well, a coward wouldn't come bugging a dangerous fellow like me, preaching absolution. So you're not a coward. But you're still a boring goody-goody.
Old Reggie. Okay. So that helps us with the healing on him. And then we'll go in here. Alright, where are we at? Now I do know... So I want to run into that person in a little bit. Alright, this time I'm going to remember...
Like I saw it.
Using up this wand of mage armor on Tristan. And I also throw it on me. And I do a barkskin. She does a barkskin on herself. And Reggie usually casts a Oh, that only lasts 1 minute per level.
My friend.
Alright, that gets us all put together. Everybody, down the road. There's a dog. I heard a dog. I heard a dog. I did. I heard a dog. What's this? Grass has sprouted between the cobbles of the ancient road. Where am I at? Oh, I left something behind again. I'll keep leaving things behind. Didn't realize that there. Why can't I? There we go. Oh, it's one of those things. Okay. That's money. It's money in the bank, kids. Is there a way to get up this hill? Does not look like there's a way to get up the hill. I'm on the edge of the map. I'm not on the edge of the map. Maybe I go up the hill over here. I like to usually take care of one side of the map at a time. See how big my map really is. Oh, this map's going to be huge. Look at that. Wow. I can't get up the map over here. can't get up the hill. There's like no athletics checks that I see. Huh. Well, that's rude. Alright, well. Guess we come back over here. Someone came to my house and the dogs are barking like crazy.
Follow if you dare.
Hopefully my children will grab the door. Woof woof, it says. Well, before I go there, should I go check this out? I don't want to go deal with a dog. I want to check out everything back here. Again, I guess I don't have a choice. I have to, like, go up these hills. Alright, now, because I played before, and I know what's coming, when I go follow this dog. So, I'm going to do something that looks very, very strange, but there's an important reason why I have to do this. I'm going to go into inventory, so I don't have a lot of extras of these. Lindsay, you're going to take these off. Put those on, the lesser bracers. And Reggie, amazingly enough, you're going to leave your constitution and your pretty chain shirt on. But you're going to shocking grass, corrosive touch, you can keep those. And we're going to borrow your ring and your cloak. And you will all see why in a moment. Alright, let's follow the dog. Follow the dog. Follow the dog. Follow the dog. Come on, dog, keep going. Follow the dog. Follow the dog. Follow the dog.
I do what I must.
Follow the dog. Now we've met the dog, we will go talk to this person. Ukundao. We have found Ukundao. Most of my playthrough, Val kind of becomes the wall. Doesn't get hit, but also doesn't hit, so she just stands there. Menacing while Amiri is below 90% hit point and just plow through enemies. That's true, Nick. Amiri is your melee DPS. Ukundao here is your ranged DPS. I did a video series on this, sort of a semi-blind playthrough. I had played through like the first chapter a couple of times to get a feel for the game, and one of my kids said, "Hey, you know, you should do a video series on that." And I said, "Okay, I'll try it." And I went in as a ranger. I went the lightning ranger, and when I had him and Ukundao in the party with Val and Amiri in front, it was like, yeah, we need Tristan for healing, and Lindsay was sort of our other support person, you know, to cast haste and things. And other than that, it was like Ukundao was shooting, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 times around. I was shooting 4, 5, 6 times around. And then Val would just kind of stand there and block the enemy out, and Amiri would just go berserk and kill things. And it was almost too easy. I mean, it wasn't until you got to boss fights that you actually started worrying about hitting, you know, getting hit by things and stuff. That same group, we took on one of the dragon things, and the only thing that was giving me fits was I forgot that I didn't have a cold iron weapon. Turned out I had a cold iron dagger in my inventory, so I took that out and handed it to somebody, and they just stabbed it once and he died. So it was Cragline Orm or something like that. I was like, oops, I forgot I have to actually have a physical cold iron weapon to kill some of these things. So I tend to carry around like a cold iron weapon and acid and fire, and just trying to have, you know, a little bit of everything kind of sitting in the backpack in case you forget. It's like, oh yeah, I have to have that special kind of thing here. So So, following the strange wolf, you climb to the top of a hill. There you see a black-skinned man sitting under a spreading bush. The wolf runs up to him and sits near, whimpering.
Whom you brought? Get lost, dog. You're not needed here.
Turn that up. He raises his arm as if to hit the wolf, but the animal doesn't even try to dodge, still whining. The man's hand goes down, never finishing the blow. The man staggers to his feet. You notice there's blood soaking the right side of his leather leggings. He's very tall and rather lanky. While he stands before you, leaning on his bow, his hurt leg trembles slightly, and the right side of his legging darkens again with fresh bleeding. Nevertheless, the man doesn't reveal his pain except for a strained jaw and heavy gaze.
Ekundayo.
Kundeo, the man says, looking straight into your eyes. Garrick evil attack. I am not a friend. The Baroness of these lands, nice to meet you. Or you're bleeding, we need to patch you up. You're bleeding, we need to patch you up. What that?
Patched up already. This wound isn't the deadliest.
Okay. I'm the Baroness of these lands, nice to meet you.
Ecken for decent ones. Are you decent?
Yes, I'm a friend, so what are you doing here?
Sitting, waiting, hunting.
Who can I help you?
Lured your curiosity. Serves me right. We'll start again.
I loved how most of the time when playing, I'm like stressing out. Heal Amiri, where's Tristan? He doesn't have AC to run and heal her in the middle of the enemies. It's amazing how fast you can get. Just keep some potions of mage armor around Tristan. That's +4 to his armor class. He's got a decent dex. You can put like a dex belt on him for Tristan. You can get his armor class up into the 20s without really doing a lot of work. And that's enough, usually, to avoid most enemies that he's going to probably be around. You know, you don't walk him right up to the boss enemies, but that's why I take extra channel with him, and I tend to try to have a shepherd's pie on him as well, as far as the meal goes, because shepherd's pie gives him bonuses to his healing, which includes his area of effect one. I don't remember what it's called now. But the one that, you know, it's like a circle around him. Everybody within 30 feet gets healed, or if it's undead, they get harmed. And he can do that, and he can heal you for 18, 20 points of damage at his higher levels. And you know, when he's up around 8th, 9th, 10th level, he has enough hit points, and you can get his armor class up into the 20s. He can take a hit, and he doesn't have to be right on top of somebody to do that. He can be, you know, within 20 feet of them and do that channeling. And, you know, he not only takes care of Amiri, he hits anybody else that might have taken a few points of damage along the way and keeps everybody going. Especially when you get Kandayo here and his wolf, it becomes kind of important to kind of keep the wolf in the fight. So, yeah, I usually use his channeling ability, and I always make sure he has at least one extra channel in his list of things to give him extra shots at that, because that's the fastest way I know of to keep him going. So, if serves me right, we'll start again.
The name's Ekundayo. Ecken for decent ones. Used to be a carpenter in the Bristle Hill village. Trolls attacked, killed everyone but me. We'll show them that was a mistake.
Ecken speaks with a distant voice, looking somewhere above you. Okay, he does not like trolls. This is good for us.
They all deserve death. Kargad, most of all. Rock Troll. He led them.
How did you
I've
get
been
wounded?
hunting trolls until they have hunted back. The wound can't stop their hunting, just slows it down.
Did you know that the local trolls are not afraid of fire now?
No, didn't. Fire arrows couldn't murder them. Now I know the reason. Had no chance here. Can see it now. You were not always a baroness. Here, I was not always a carpenter. Nothing to lose anymore.
Yeah, it's almost a whisper. Why are you sitting
Troll
on this hill?
feet often followed this path. Can't hunt them anymore. That's why I wait. They will come here eventually.
Would you like to join our efforts? Eklund's face gets a trifle calmer. You see, he's glad to hear your offer.
We'll mark on your map all the places where troll feet tread the land. Troll's lair must be somewhere nearby.
New locations revealed: Dwarven Ruins, Cobalt Trail, and Troll Clearing. Wonderful! New places for us to go, places to explore, places to get beaten the crap out of.
The spirit is strong, but the body falters. We'll follow you wherever you need, but this wound must be tended by healers in the capital. Don't want to burden.
Oh, he doesn't stay with me.
One more thing, before we go. Troll feet tread this path often. Would like to stay here until they appear.
It's a great place for an ambush. Let's wait. See, now I get to take... this is what I was talking about. Now I can take Ekon instead of Reggie. I know Reggie's really good in a melee fight, but Ekon just does so much damage with his bow. So we gonna swap him in. And he's way down on health. So what we have him do is go ahead and cast Scrolls on Ekon right away. So he's almost up to full. And then I'm going to take the time here to actually level Ekon up so you can see what he's like. So if we level him up, he's currently a 5th level ranger. Okay. Going to level him up as a ranger. Keep him going. You'll see his abilities. He has point blank shot, precise shot. He took the bow. He favored enemy giant humanoids and favored enemy magical beasts. And when I get to here, it's going to be favored enemy Fae. And then here will be like golems or something. And then his double on favored enemy is giant humanoids. He has favored terrain forest. Anyway, he has these two. He has rapid shot. He has weapon focus on the longbow. He has a boon companion, which is his wolf, and animal companion. So what this does is it means the wolf will stay at his level all the way through. And then he has endurance because he's a ranger. We get that as rangers. Okay. So now he's going to get a combat style feat, which means it's going to get another one of these. So he already has precision shot, precise shot, point blank shot, and rapid shot. So you will see when we get up here, he's got 5 ability things. And what I tend to have him do is I have him take stealth, athletics, lore nature, perception, and then you can splash one of whatever you want. A lot of times here, again, this is sort of an emergency thing. I forego the mobility initially, especially if I have someone like Fiona who can kind of fill in on the mobility thing. See, Mary's got a 16, Fiona's got a 10. So she's the same as him, and Mary's really our mobile person. Athletics-wise, it'll be a toss-up between him and Mary as we go forward. But what I usually do is I always like to splash at least one. Let's see. You may be nice. Go extra channel power on him. I remember first playthrough I kind of made female version of him. Same god, same domains. Because I didn't know I'd get him. That was literally no one dies. I could see that. You hit my friends. I will heal him. No! They'd probably be fighting each other to see who they could heal, right, Nick? Also, this may be controversial, but I really liked Thale. Though it could be my hidden necromancer wannabe who can't do evil runs. Why can't you do an evil run? Go in as a wizard necromancer and support Jathale in all of her evil ways. You have a bunch of evil followers that will come to you. All you have to do is placate some of the good ones for a while. You probably will end up losing people like Tristan, but you probably keep the rest, because they're all either lawful or chaotic neutral. You could lose Octavia too, but if you're the wizard, what do you care? You can keep Reggie. So I don't see why you can't do an evil playthrough on this. I know if I was going to do an evil one, I probably would go lawful evil, so that I could, make like some good choices here and there to placate some of the people, and just call it as a, it's my deception thing, being lawful evil. I'm trying to make things work for me, rather than, twist the law to my favor, rather than for the good of the people. But I think you could probably pull that off. Yeah, I like Jethal. I like Jethal too. My problem is that I really don't. I only get so many people. I mean, if I was in a real D&D group and my DM said you can only have 6 characters, only 6 people can play, and there's 8 or 10 of us that want to play, that's, kind of a bummer that you can only play, 6 people at a time. Which, that's essentially what this is telling us, is you can only have 6 characters at a time. Admittedly, most live D&D sessions are never more than 5 or 6 people anyway. But I can remember back in college when D&D was sort of spreading at that point. I had one time where I ran 2 groups of 12 each at the same time. We were sitting in the lobby of our floor, and I would go, all right, you guys, this is what's happening to you. Discuss amongst yourselves. Get ready to tell me what you're going to do. You guys, this is what's happening to you. Discuss amongst yourselves. Tell me what you're going to do. Are you ready? What are you going to do? And I would go back and forth, and it took, I don't know, we went about an hour and a half to 2-hour session there, and they all had a blast. I mean, we were sitting on our dorm floor. It was kind of like a beer party. So everybody's, having a good time. We were eating snacks and having drinks and things like that, but it was a blast. And so hard to do. Like in Baldur's Gate 3, I can't do evil runs. In the Wrath of the Righteous, I went lawful evil lick. Oh my god, I did it and I felt so bad. Oh, yeah, it is it can be a moral dilemma if you're playing the game. It's not so much. I mean, in other words, what you're doing is you're trying to figure out how it works. That's when I do evil runs on these games. I'm doing it not so much for the satisfaction of having done an evil run. I want to see how the evil side of the game works, and that's the mindset I go in with. Is how does it work to become a lick? How does it work to become a swarm? How does it? That's for Baldur's Gate Pathfinder. For here, how does it work to become an evil baron? What's the mechanics for pulling that off? I have found when I'm doing an evil run, at least in this game, in Pathfinder, you almost have to pick up a couple of henchmen early and just keep them in your pocket, let them level up along. But usually a good strong fighter, maybe a neutral evil bard in case you lose Lindsay. And a lot of times I pick up like some kind of a lawful evil or chaotic. Usually a lawful evil. I stay away from the chaotic evils because Reggie's more than enough for the chaotic evil side. But I'll pick up like a couple of lawful evils and a neutral evil early on from the Pathfinder Society, and fill in the spots that I think I'm going to lose people. Like I'm pretty sure that I'm going to lose Tristan, so I want to have a neutral evil cleric that can do a bunch of healing, because Harem's not real good at that. And then I want to have like a neutral evil bard or a lawful evil. neutral evil bard, lawful evil cleric, and a lawful evil fighter usually. Sometimes a neutral evil fighter. For the people that I'm probably going to lose, I'm probably going to lose Tristan. Probably going to lose. Like I said, I usually go as an evil wizard anyway. So if I lose, I really don't want to lose Octavia because she's a great advisor, but you might have to lose her anyway, and you might lose Val because of some shenanigans you'll pull with the lawful evil. Usually you can keep Val. The hardest one to keep is Tristan and Octavia. So you have to make sure you have those two things filled, and you could very well lose Lindsay as well. So you have to try and make sure that you have those three places covered. And then you can go and do an evil run. But I agree. You have to look, your mindset, Nick, has to be, you're not doing this to be an evil character. You're doing this to see how the mechanics work. And if you think of it that way, then it's like, oh, so that's how they do that. So you can think of it as research on how evil characters are run, and then when you're playing through on a good run, you kind of know how the evil is going to work and what their motives and things would be because you can see it in the NPCs you have and things like that. So, yeah, it's, I don't know, I have, one of my sons lives and dies by, he thinks that lawful evil is probably the most perfect one, because from the evil side you can do what you want to support yourself, and from the lawful side you can get all the bonuses of the law, so it's kind of like twisting the law to your favor, and he really thinks that that works, and I'm kind of like, yeah, I can get that with lawful neutral too, so, you know. But yeah, it's kind of hard to, for me, D&D always was, you were supposed to be, you know, the forces of good moving through the land, trying to solve the problems and things like that. So I think I'm done with Eklund's stats there. So in his archery combat style feat, he can take many shot, point blank master. These will be the next two that I take. I'm going to take many shot, and I'm going to take point blank master. And I very well may take point blank master as a 7th level feat, because I don't want to wait. Because you choose one type of, you know, his many shot, he's going to get an extra shot with it, so we're going to take that. And then at point blank master, choose one type of ranged weapon, you do not provoke attacks. If anyone fighting, select a weapon when threatened. Which is, people run up on my archer and he goes, rapid shot, many shot, boom, 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 boom. And you just basically get a face full of arrows when you run up on him. So it doesn't matter where he's at, range-wise, or who's around him. This is a very good feat to get. But I want him to have as many shots as possible here. So he's going to take many shot. And he's all done there. He gets 2 first level spells. So if we go to his book, he already has Aspect of the Falcon and Longstrider. That will change when I get a chance to change his spells. He will be taking Hurricane Bow, because Hurricane Bow makes his bow do more damage, and this makes him shoot better. So that's just the way it is. Those are the spells that first level rangers take. Alright, as it is, we know these guys are down here. Lindsay is out here for some reason, I don't know why. Val is out of position.
I am yours to command.
So I think Val can go ahead and cast his spell.
Confide in
All my spells went away. Oh dear. Well, we'll cast this. I didn't think I was in the game that long, but I guess I must have had the clock running like a dummy.
Just letting the ink dry.
Oh, she's failed again! Yeah, that is the nice thing in live play. I had a friend of mine who he told me he wanted to be a subclass thief. He wanted to be an assassin, but he wanted to go around in disguise. And I said, well, okay, what do you want to disguise yourself? I thought he was going to, disguise himself like as a alchemist or, something like that. And he goes, I want to be a paladin. And I went, what? And we went through the rules, and it's like, okay, he could be a down on his luck paladin. He doesn't have plate mail. All he has is, I think the highest level they can wear is banded or something. So he was in banded mail, and he had a long sword and a shield, and he played it to the hilt. His mantra was, a day without a party without a paladin is like a day without sunshine. And everybody was just like, oh god, he's going to be that obnoxious paladin, right? And so, he always kept quipping little paladin things, but on the side he was doing thievy assassin things. And they didn't find out, I think, until he was maybe 4th or 5th level. They finally figured out that he wasn't a paladin because he couldn't do the lay on hands. And then they kind of figured out that he was, this evil assassin or whatever. And so he ran away from the party, and we went off and started a separate, continue the campaign from his point of view. And he kind of became their anti-hero. The people that there's the protagonist and the antagonist. He kind of became sort of a secondary antagonist for them. He played both sides of the fence. He would help them out at times, and then if they were trying to get in on something that he wanted to do, he would hinder them. Set something out there to slow them down so he could get to the treasure first, that kind of thing. We had a fun time with that. That lasted about, 6-8 months, and he got tired of it and decided that he didn't want to keep doing that. He said, go ahead and use the character if you want, but I just don't want to keep having to try and deal with that. I just want to go back and, join the group as a regular old cleric. He wanted to become a cleric then. And, it's real obvious if you're not the right kind of cleric. So he went back and became a cleric. I think it was of Athena. And went on to join them. So that was pretty interesting. Yeah. The paper games, it's a lot easier to do that with because you can play the deception game or whatever. When you're playing the computer game, the computer knows you're evil. It's going to punish you if you don't do the proper lawful evil or neutral evil things because your alignment will shift out of where you're at, and then you'll get into trouble, possibly with your god if you're a cleric and things like that. So. All right, I'm trying to get Lindsay to get him in armor. There we go, and get me in armor.
It's time to
I
act.
need to do another box skin.
Done with
She
waiting.
can't.
I'm open to your orders.
All right, we've got everything up here that we can get up here. Oh, I can still do.
My skills are absolute.
All right. So we got everybody blessed. Can we get them out here and line up properly? Because I really don't want Ekin in front. We got to change the lineup here. Ekin's not there. Blah, blah, blah. So what we really want is we want Ekin on one side with his wolf. Like that. We put sort of like this. Put me and Ekin on the flanks in the back. Front line, wall, front line. Front line. Right? Okay. Would have been nice to rest, but we can't get away with that. So we're going to go down here, get us in line, then we're going to come back this way and come take care of the trolls. They should still be there. There they are.
I'm off.
I can sneak up upon the trolls a little bit. Alright, let's start this party off with Ekin taking his shot there.
I grant you death.
I shall end this suffering.
So you just did 25, 35, 41 points of damage to this troll. Took it down maybe 3/4 of the way. He's just awesome. Oh, Wolf, we're not in a line to charge? Oh, I screwed up. But they are flat-footed. So I think I'm going to run the Wolf out here. Make sure I know where they're all at. Lindsay, you're going to sing. You only get one action, huh? Okay, stay put. I only get one action. I don't think I can get there and hit him. So I'm going to... What am I going to do? 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 I'm guessing I'm going to move out here. That one's going to go next. Alright, Mary, can you charge him? Charge the big nasty? You can charge the big nasty, so rage up. Charge the big nasty. Hit him with a 1 when you needed a 2. That's so typical. Val, you can't really get anywhere. I should have had Lindsay cast a haste rather than sing. That was dumb. Alright. Tristan, you're going to kind of move over here. Okay, Ekan just, he's going to act next, but Amiri's just going to have to take the hit. Because we want to take one down. Going to start it on another one. With a critical hit, too. Oh, so we did a good job on him. So he's down, but not out, and he's hit. So we have to get something on him. Can you trip him down? Oh, the dog tripped him! Yay! The dog tripped him. That means when he stands up, we get to hit him. He did some damage. And he did some damage back. Alright, Lindsay, you can... Just want to make sure they stay dead. I am going to... What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Should I engage this one? Should probably engage this one, keep him off people. Amiri? Why is she only getting one attack? She's still not 5th level. No, she's not 5th level yet. Oh, that's right. She's just now getting to be 5th level. That's right. Alright, Val, oh, good. Okay, just move up here. Tristan... Not a lot to do here. I guess just shoot. Ekan, take him down. He's dead? He must be dead. Okay. Wolf? Knock him down, but I don't think we... He's not dead. He's not dead. Lindsay. Can we get away with, Can we use a fire one on him? Fire. Where's my fire? I have fire. I think I can get away with a fire one on him. I think he's a regular troll. Yep. Okay, so he's done. Now what's this say? Someone's gnawed bones gleam in the bushes. Okay. Trolls, what do they have on them? Little bit of gold, little bit of treasure, and a really important cure serious wounds. It's one of the things about these trolls, I think the ones that are branded, they all seem to carry some kind of cure scroll or potion or something, which is kind of nice. And see, Amiri finally went up. Wow. So let's go do Amiri real quick. Okay, Barbarian. Let's see, she goes up here, she's going to get 3rd level, +1, so she'll be +2 dodge against traps. She's gonna get a rage power. So yeah, let's go get her a rage power. Now we gotta think about that. She's got 4 skills. It's been very straight. It's been those 2. I was thinking about doing a persuasion to try and make her do intimidate, but that just doesn't seem to be working. So I'm gonna bring her perception up. Get that up to 6. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. That 10 intelligence kind of just shoots me in the foot. Alright, I get lots of things here. Lots of choices. I could go with Beast Totem. I have to go now. D&D session is happening soon. Glad I could catch the stream. Have a nice day. Yeah, have fun, Nick. Thanks for showing up. Okay. Renewed Vigor. 1d6 points, 1d8 points of damage plus a Constitution modifier. For every 4 levels of by 1/8. That's nice. Swift foot. 10 feet faster. Animal Fury gains a bite attack. If used as part of a full attack, the bite attack is made at the barbarian's full base attack bonus -5. Bite hits, deals 1d4 points of damage to medium, 1d3 points to small, plus half the barbarian's strength modifier. So she can bite your ear off. I don't know. It's total lesser. 2 claw attacks and consider primary attacks and are made at the barbarian's full base attack. Claws deal 1d6 points of slashing damage. Barbarian cannot select for more. Select for more than one group of totem rage powers. For example, a barbarian with 6 beast totem rage power cannot later choose to gain any of the dragon totem rage powers. Any barbarian with dragon totem in the title. Okay. I don't know. Should I go? I never went down the beast totem with Amiri. This would give her 2 claw attacks. If she goes to her next one and gets the bite attack, she could actually go in without weapons and go after things. Huh. Deadly accuracy. Scores a critical threat while in a lethal stance. Applies double the lethal stance bonus when rolling to confirm the critical. Lethal stance rage power and be at least 4th level. Oh man, I really don't know if this is worthwhile to go down. I'm going to have to look offline on some kind of a beast totem build. Maybe I'll respec Amiri down that line. But I think right now, I want to get her... This would be nice to give her extra bonuses, but I really want her to be able to get places. So I think I'm going to give her Swift Foot for now. So makes her move a little bit quicker when she's raging. And that's all there is to that. Okay, we've done that. So now we have Ekon in our group. Spend time. And I'm coming up on just about 2 hours of this stream. We didn't get a lot done, although I did pick up Ekon and his wolf. Character-wise, if you go over here and look at wolf, dog he's called now. He's actually a wolf. He's a level 6 dog. 17 strength, 19 con, 19 con. One of the reasons why I like having somebody with an animal companion is that 17 strength is added to all of our strengths for stuff we can carry. So it actually makes us easier to carry stuff. He's got a 16 strength, 20 dex, and so on. And I forgot, before we went into that battle, I'm such an idiot. I forgot to give him his protection ring. And he was supposed to get these bracers of archery and this cloak. He was supposed to get all that. And then we picked up a belt of mighty constitution. I guess Reggie left that for us. Oh, yeah. I have on a belt of constitution. Maybe I give it to Tristan. She's got 72 hit points. She's got 82 hit points. Yes, my fighters have many hit points. So I don't know who to give that belt to. Natural armor +2. I think we're going to swap that in for Tristan to give him an extra armor class. And then we'll let Ekon carry that one. So he's at a 19, 18, 18, 24, 18, 28. So, and that's with this armor on. So I'm at a 24 with this armor. I'm 20 without it. And he's got the same thing. He'd be a 14 without it, but he's an 18 with it. If I can get some... if I can get these things... If I can get like an armor class 6 or whatever, then I won't need mage armor anymore. And I could do other things. I think the monk will use mage armor like forever. Because it just makes her armor class so much better. And he's got a belt of mighty constitution on already. She doesn't have anything on. I could give her more hit points. Right? For now, just so we have it. Gives her some more hit points. 6 more hit points. Okay. And there you have it. That was the other thing in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, for those of you that don't know. That sequel to this game, it's sort of like the next campaign of this, of the Pathfinder world. They allowed the animals to like put on necklaces like that, and they had some like specific things that would go on their paws. They made them be things that they would wear. Horses could have barding, so you could have some armor on some of your animals. Things like that. It was kind of nice to be able to, armor up your animals, give them some magic items, things like necklaces of agile fists, or for dex-based animals like a leopard, or mighty fists for, like a bear or a dog or, a wolf like this. That just was so nice to be able to, like, give your animals. Because, like, when we fought the warg, he dropped that amulet of mighty fist. So it's like, why can't I put that on my wolf? It's like, no, you're not allowed to do that. Because if you go to wolf in inventory, right, it's just, you can't put anything on him. But you should be able to put that on. The wargs were able to wear it. Why can't my wolf wear it? So I kind of find that disappointing here. They did fix that in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, so that you can get all that together. All right, where am I at on the map? So we kind of took care of the trolls here. We're going to run over here a little bit. Check out the corner. If I remember right, I have to, like, run around and do some more hunting in this area to get everything that's supposed to be gotten. Am I supposed to go down the other side? See, I come down here. I can't remember if I can go down this side, so let's go around this way. I think I have to go back down this way and come across, but we'll check. Just take a little look. By the way, you'll see me do that a lot. See, there's a bag that shows up. All right, I don't think... I come in here, I don't think there's a way down here.
This requires your attention.
Oh, yeah, so I'll stop. Let's go get it. That's another amulet of natural armor +1. And I believe everybody has one on. Right? Oh, she doesn't. She has on the one that dodge bonus against ranged attacks. I have on that one. Lindsay doesn't have one. Let's give it to Lindsay. Lindsay, she's my bod. She needs to be protected. He has one. He has one. We get another one. We'll give it to Val. We get another one after that. We'll maybe swap this out. Okay. Got everybody together down there. I just don't think that there's a... Yeah, there's no athletics check here. But there was some loot over here that I left lying on the ground. And that's one of the things about, at least with Pathfinder Kingmaker, if you just like run around like this and then do this map this way and bring it back up, you'll pop up a bag that you saw but you didn't do anything about. So it can help find you loot like that. And we got another one of those Dwarven Helm shards, so I think we have 2 now. Alright. This is very rude that it does not let you see all the maps sometimes. So it leaves little white spaces, which bothers me. Alright, if we come out here. So we haven't done very much. We have leveled up. We finished off with Dagato. We found Ekondao, and his wolf named Dog. Spoiler alert, we will get a chance to try and convince him to give him a real name later. As of right now, just to give you a quick overview of Ekon. He is plus 13 to hit, and then plus 8. Okay. Because of he's focused on longbow. Right now he has a longbow plus 1. The minute I get my hands on a composite bow plus 1, that's going to be in his hands, and then he'll add his plus 3 strength to his damage, and it will be awesome. We do need 11,000 some experience points to go up levels, so we have a long way to go before we reach 7th. If I remember right, if you do all the quests here in Chapter 2, you should make it... I'm not sure if you make it to 9th before the end of the chapter or at the end of the chapter. It's something like that. So then you're like halfway to your maximum levels. And then in the next one, in the Chapter 3, you should be able to get up like almost to the like level 12, 13 through the Chapter 3. Chapter 4 will take you up to around 15, 16. I was able to get myself up to 19th level before the final chapter. I was like 18th level, and in the final chapter I turned 19th. To get to 20th, there is a sort of an extended end game, depending on what you pick. And that's how you can get to 20th level. There are some videos out there that will show you how to get like your main character up to 20th level, and everybody else will probably be around 18th when you do it that way. Most of these characters, the difference between 18th and 20th level is not that great, because once you get to 18th level, like with spellcasters, they can all cast their 9th level spells if they can cast them. Things like the Bard and the Ranger can only get up to like, I think the Ranger only can get up to 4th level spells, and the Bard can only get up to 6th. So they'll definitely be there. Same thing with your Alchemist, Jubilist. The only people who need to make it up to 18th level are people like Octavia and Tristan, Aram, because they're spellcasters and full spellcasters, and they can get up to 8th. They can get to their 9th level spells when they get to 18th level. I think they actually get them when they're 17th, but they get a couple of them when they're 18th. So with their stat bonus, intelligence for wizard and whatnot, wisdom for the clerics, they can have like 3 of those 9th level spells and a whole bunch of other spells that they can keep your party floating for quite a while. So I don't follow that rule, because basically it's a lot of fiddling with the options controls, where you turn it off for individual feats. It's like only the character doing the feat gets the experience points, and you have your main character basically do all the things to get all the experience points, and they end up skyrocketing ahead of everybody else. I do start off my games with just the people in my group get experience points until I get out of Amande's castle or estate or whatever. Once I hit the road, I tend to go ahead and say, okay, share it now with everybody, because that keeps all your NPCs really close to you. Like I'm a few hundred off with Amiri and Val and Aram, because I didn't turn it on soon enough, is actually like 1,200 behind us or something when it comes to leveling up. So takes him longer to catch up to us. He's almost a half a level behind at the low levels, and then as he gets up higher, it won't be so bad because you'll get chunks of experience like in 10,000. You know, you get done with like an adventure arc or a storyline, you'll end up with 10,000 at the end of that. And if that's going to take up these people, it's probably going to take up Aram as well, so it won't matter that much. It's these first 5-6 levels. Trying to get up here as fast as possible is really important. You really want to be 7th, 8th level as soon as you can, because that gets you a good mix of spells, especially with Lindsay. We really want her to get to 7th level, because she'll get 3rd level spells, which is haste for a bard. She gets haste, and then like one other spell. I don't care what we pick, but haste is the most important thing in this game, Pathfinder. Haste rules. I don't care what anybody says. Haste rules. If I can haste my characters, I can outfight just about anything on the battlefield, short of like a dragon at 8th, 9th, 10th level, because I just outrun them, I outhit them, I have extra attacks. You know, think about it. Incandayo already has is attacking something on the neighborhood of. He normally has 2 attacks. He gets an extra one for the arrow, for the rapid shot, and then he has many shot, which gives him an extra attack on top of that, and give him a haste, he gets an extra one. So you're talking about he's going to have like 5 arrows hitting the enemy for 1d8. Actually, he's doing 3d10. Why is he doing 3d10? He doesn't have a composite longbow, does he? Oh, because it's a +1 longbow. So it does 2 to 9 damage, just being a longbow. 1d8 +1, and I'm not sure why. Oh, because he's focused on longbow, so he does 3 to 10. Now, if I get a composite longbow like this, he'd start off like this, but then he'd add 3 for his strength. So he'd be doing 6 to 13 damage per arrow and dropping 4 arrows around on people. Without haste, 5 with a haste. That's just a phenomenal amount of damage that he can lay into somebody, and he hits pretty good. You know, he's +13 right now. So, and he's only going to get better at that. So, yeah, it can be devastating. If you really want to see some of it, go and find some of my my previous playthroughs on this game, Pathfinder. It's on my channel. Just look for Dren608. You'll find it. I have playlists of all this. I played as a ranger. I took the whatever the lightning one is, so I didn't get an animal companion. I think in the future, if I ever play a ranger, I will always take the animal companions because they are just bloody awesome. And then, so I was a ranger with the lightning part of it. That was my special abilities. And then we found Ekhan, and it was like I was on the left side, one side, he was on the other side. We had Tristan and Lindsay in the back here, and Val and Amiri and his wolf in the front. And half the time, Amiri was lucky to get in one hit in like the first 2 rounds, because Ekhan and I would just tear things to shreds. Between the 2 of us, I think we shot, when we got up to like 9th, 10th level, I think between the 2 of us, once we were hasted by Lindsay, we would shoot between us 11 or 12 arrows. at the enemy, which means we usually took down at least 2 guys. And then Amiri and Val would combine on another one to take down a third, and it's like the trolls only run in groups of like 3 to 5. So we could take down trolls, and then the wolf would come in, and then, you know, Lindsay sings and the wolf attacks to keep one busy, and it would be like 3 rounds, 4 rounds at tops, and we would take them all down, and then, you know, we would just toss acid on them, acid flasks or acid wand or whatever, just to make sure that they stayed dead. And then it was like, okay, next batch of trolls, rinse and repeat. And we just kind of churned through the trolls. It was just really freaking amazing. So we're going to see how this works with me being a monk, with Fiona being a monk. She can do some phenomenal things. She can move really, you know, fairly quickly across the battlefield. And she's got a good armor class with the mage armor on, so it's kind of hard to hit her. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go... I think we're just going to stand right here. I'm going to go ahead and save this here. I know it's only about 2 hours worth of streaming, but I know that there's probably going to be some more stuff down here that I have to do. So next time, next week, on Sunday, not on Sunday, next Saturday, I will put together another stream here, and we will go explore the rest of this map. Okay? We haven't been able to get up on that hill, so we got to come down here. It looks like we can't go this way or this way, so it's kind of like funneling us this way. So I have a feeling, if I remember right, there's some scripted stuff we have to run into here, and then we can explore to the... As you're looking at the screen to the right, over to here. We explore over here, we find some stuff, and we explore up here, we find even more stuff. There's a puzzle to solve, and then there's a bunch of things down here that we just have to deal with. So that's going to probably be a whole stream just dealing with this map. This game is huge. Don't get me wrong. This game can be very, very large, especially when I'm streaming and I'm talking with people and things like that. So, you know, I can't get a lot done sometimes. But we did get Ekin. We got through Delgado's thingy, and now we're going to... Basically, we're hunting trolls. And this said that it was a ruined watchtower, so I'm trying to see if this is ruined Dwarven ruins or whatever, but I don't think it is. But it is, you know, someplace... having played the game before, I knew that he was here, which is why I did what I did with Reganar, as I took off his magic items to make sure I could hand them to Ekin. And it looks like the game actually had him leave the Constitution belt with me as well. So I was surprised at that, but whatever. I will gladly take it and put it on somebody to give them some extra hit points. All right. So if you like what you see, folks, hit the thumbs up button. Really like to see you go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notify bell. Be notified to upload videos and schedule streams. We will continue on our journey here through the ruined watchtower, and then try to go on to some of those other places that Ekin gave us, said marked on our maps. We'll try to hunt down some of those places too. It looks like I do need to go back to my kingdom for something. Something happened there, and I don't seem to be able to pull up the kingdom screen. So, journal-wise, does it say score to settle? Rangers offered leads. It does not tell me what I have in my companion, in my kingdom. So something's happening in my kingdom, and I don't know what. But we will finish off with this. If one of the places is on the way back to my kingdom, I might run home just to see what that is. One of the nice things is once your kingdom expands and you get more territories, if you're within a territory that's within your kingdom, you can actually go to your throne room and see what the heck is going on. Some of them require your presence, so you have to wait till you get back. But some of them you can just say, oh, another event here, you know, general take care of this, or, you know, whatever. So you can assign somebody to work on the problem and you'd be fine. But right now I don't think I'm within range to be able to do that, which means I have to go back. And that's how they get you to not be able to, like, blitz run through things. You have to take a break now and again to go back to your capital and deal with stuff. Which is, you know, it's annoying, but when you think about it, yeah, the business of running a barony that's part of the problem, that you have to deal with that. So, yep. Like I said, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. You really see, go subscribe, hit the notify bell, be notified, upload videos and schedule streams. Leave me comments. That helps the algorithm on YouTube to get this out in front of more people. Subscription obviously helps build my channel, which keeps me going, keeps me doing these things, whether it's videos or streams. I also would like to hear from anybody who gets on and starts watching this. Would you like to see more streams of Fiona rather than just the one Saturday morning one? Would you like me to maybe pick up a second one during the week sometime, like on a Wednesday morning or something like that? If I get enough people that tell me that they want me to do that, I will definitely entertain the idea of maybe doing 2 streams of Fiona, because things are dragging at the moment. I'm trying to get her as far down the road as I can, and I'm only like at the very beginning of chapter 2. I need to get her moving along so that you guys can see more of what goes on with in this monk build, and whether we can actually convince Tristan to fall in love with us. Um, so let me know in the comments. And thank you, Nick M, for a nice long chat. That was entertaining. And for all the rest of you out there that couldn't make it, I hope you enjoyed the video. And I will see you next Saturday. I'm John608.